Hi, before I get started, I just want to show you that I'm running Mac OS Catalina version 10.15.4 on a MacBook Pro. This problem demonstrates an issue between Apple's preview program and Acrobat Reader made by Adobe. So right now I have a damaged file, and this file, if I double click on it, my default is to open using Apple's preview, and you can see I have text on the left hand side. I can click on these thumbnails to switch to the different pages. So I'm just going to quit. I'm going to take the same file, I'm going to right click, and I'm going to say open with Acrobat Reader. And you can see the first clue that there's a problem is you can see the zoom scale here is 6,231. It's some horrendous number. And if I start to scroll this button, I get a message saying that there's an error reading this document. So let me get rid of this, and I'll just continue to scroll. And I'll keep going here. Okay, I'm at the bottom page, I guess. I'm not seeing anything. So if I go to the top here, let's just hit this button here, and there we go. There's the picture that I added. Whoops, scrolling to changes pages. So there's the picture that I added, and and if I scroll, this should have text. So Acrobat complains, and it can't open this document. So I'm going to show you how I create this problem. So I'm going to quit out of Acrobat Reader, and I'm going to get rid of this document here, and we'll move it to the trash, and I'll double click to get a fresh folder. So these are the original documents, but the end result is I want to add this picture. It could be another PDF file, but I want to add this picture to this PDF document. You can't do this with Acrobat Reader. You have to buy the Pro version. So one advantage of the Apple preview. So if I double click on it, there it is there, not a problem. If I quit and I right click and I say open with Acrobat Reader, there you go, not a problem. Okay, everybody's happy. And this just happens to be the curl manual for terminal on a Mac OS. All right, so we're going to right click, or we're going to double click on this again, bring it up into preview, and I'm going to take this image here, and I'm just going to drag it over to the sidebar, and there you go. Now I'm not going to do anything else. Command Q to quit. Apple automatically saves. So now when I take this document, I do a right click and I say open with Acrobat Reader, the file is gone. Now this little triangle here allows me to show the thumbnails, so I'm going to do that. As soon as I click on it, I get the error message. There was a problem reading this document, error 14. So we're going to close this. I'm going to click on the thumbnail, and there you go. All my text is gone, but my photo is there. And so Acrobat Reader thinks this file is damaged. So I'm just going to quit out of here now. I'm going to go back by double clicking on this to open it up in preview, and you can see this file is not damaged based on Apple's preview. Now the workaround is to tell it to print. So I'm just going to go Command P to print. It'll bring up the print dialog box. I'll give it a few seconds. So there's 46 pages to print, and I can scroll, and there it is. But I'm just going to click on the preview button. I'm going to say save as a PDF, and then I'm going to tell it. I'll just document this, save, or actually, hang on, I'll go print to PDF. We'll save it in the same folder, so I'll click save. So it's done. So now I'm going to quit out of here. And you'll see I now have a new document that I, instead of printing it, I just saved it, printed it to the PDF. So if I double click on it, there it is. It looks the same as the original, which would be expected. So now I'm going to take this one that I just created. I'm going to right click. I'm going to say open with Acrobat Reader. And voila, I have text. And if I click on this to show me the thumbnails, there you go. So now I can click on this and I can view this. And there's the text. So that's the bug. Now what's interesting is this same series of steps. If I do it using Mojave, Apple's previous operating system, which is 10.14.6 or whatever, this works fine. I don't have an issue. So it's a bit of a pain if you're doing this on a Mac and you want to send the finished document to a PC user and they have to use, or they're using Acrobat Reader. They're not going to be able to open and view the document. So there you go.